Abusia for Sabridi, a Jagua Kofa, the Champagne Sanctuary. In Crawford, no more year, the presidency or no. Mudania to AGM. Akoke can send beer air course for the presidency or EBB name to be the actual no more country James. And near my seneko, near Baye Bibia, the Aboa, Oba, Chisanko for it too. I have 1G, but more than a subscriber, my son be near my old air course for Ghana. Also, Betty, I share whom. I could pump out to South and High, so send Kobe. Tinaha, we be as so I shall share my own years in St. Clear, so then feeling chimney in Cadillac German. AGM now could pay the upper A East region watch so I can pay the Trinity Power Yas and Catua. There are no Nukushian supporters not for Nipa a poaching cool in the packetua. There are none all reveal a lot of secret air cost rules to Massy, a chairman. What you say? Kufaru nankasa sankrofo ono ankasa sankrofo twetwemucho eno medwane ato na office o ebe reveal eniama hodoa ekoso the president's wedding achema no sankrofo e kase omu ye eniama wosuma se omu bibia na James so nya ne part na omu bibia de aboa GM ama GM abapoa na so won ya modema ono GM ne se ye buona so ba ade abeka chiri sika wiane sika chese nkofu ya afa no be sure say ube deal with them anya sa party a omo be johnny ndc aha amoma say to ade so any brace pa a chese Germany bre a chese release a secret no e video ekohwe we nyem na meka kamuni nkuti Mahama
we did the asphalt overlay from Buipe to Tamale because the road had deteriorated, and so we put a new asphalt overlay. The next phase was supposed to be from Tamale to Bolgatanga, and then we left office. If you pass on the Bolga-Tamale road today, it's in a very poor state. And so we're going to prioritize it so that when we come, we do the asphalt overlay so that you can drive safely from Tamale to Bolga without any inconvenience. For those of us who have to travel urgently, an emergency comes and you have to travel. Currently, you have to drive from Bolga to Tamale airport to go and catch the flight. When we came, we had selected a location for the Bolga airport. We'll continue the project of the Bolga airport. Because it is possible to have a viable Bolga airport. The plane can take Tamale and Bolga passengers mixed. When it gets to Tamale, it will drop the Tamale passengers. It will take the Tamale passengers going to Accra. It will come to Bolga, drop the Bolga passengers, and take the Bolga passengers who are going back to Accra, straight back to Accra. And so there are a lot that we are going to do, but what I promise you is that I will tell you the truth at all times. We are yet to go into government. I'm sure we will go and meet a messed economy, that we know, but maybe it's worse than we thought it will be. But when we come, we're going to look at the books and we're going to tell you what is in the books, what the state of the Ghanaian economy is. Also, it's important that if you decide that you want to work in public service, you must be what? Accountable. The accountant come into public office and you are paid with taxpayers' money. And you are paid, looked after by taxpayers. Then taxpayers can count. And so, after every government already said, yes, we've left office, we're prepared to be held accountable. And so ask us anything you want, investigate us however you want. The same thing must happen after every government go out of power. Over these last 8 years, a lot of corruption has happened. Over these last 8 years, a lot of stealing has happened. Last 8 years, a lot of misappropriation has happened. Now what this government wants to do is to bring their vice president as the next president so that he can cover up for them, so that they cannot be investigated. Bawumia cannot investigate Akufo-Addo's government. Bawumia cannot investigate a government of which he was part of. And so they are desperate to have him so that they'll escape the day of accountability. That is not going to happen. Be ready to bring it back. We'll collect the people's money back for them. If you are stolen the people's property, be ready to account for it and bring the people's property back to them. What has happened this last 8 years is not the whole NPP party. A lot of them are dissatisfied with what is going on, but they cannot talk. It is only a few people who are connected to the family that have benefited. It is only those who are part of the Ajapadia circle who have benefited. It is only they who have benefited. And so a lot of the NPP people themselves want their people to be held accountable. And so they tell me, President Mahama, do your best. Let us take our party into opposition and we'll go and reorganize in opposition. They tell me. And they say, if we go into opposition and you come, and our people who stole money, you don't deal with them, we ourselves, we and the NDC people will come and sack you out of the Jubilee House. But before all this can happen, including a modern sports stadium for Bolgatanga, because in sports you can create jobs. We have a lot of talents here. We have the young Michaelasians here. We have the young Azuma Nelsons here. We have the young athletes here. We must have a modern stadium where they can practice and realize their full potential. And we're not talking about the 2x4 stadiums that they are building in some places. We're talking about modern stadium with all the facilities. But before that can happen, we need to win an election. And there are two things I need from you. One is vigilance. Let's not leave it to only the executive. All of us are part of this project. It is communal labor. On that day, we are all going to be vigilant. After you finish voting, if you have something to do, you go and do it. But at 5 o'clock, go back to your polling station and go and watch the counting. The Electoral Commission has said that after they finish counting and they fill the pink sheets, the returning officer must paste the pink sheet on the wall of the polling station. I beg you, insist that the returning officer paste the pink sheet. And when he pastes the pink sheet, all of you, take your mobile phone and take a picture of the pink sheet for us. When he pastes the pink sheet on the wall, use your mobile phone camera and just take a picture of it. So that tomorrow when they change the results on that pink sheet, we'll show and say, no, we were there. These are the actual results. So do that for us. Aside from that, the president does not work alone. For everything that he must do, he must get appropriation from parliament. And so some people are going around and saying, especially in the constituencies when they know NDC is going to win, they say, oh, we know you like JM too much, so you vote for JM, but vote for me as the MP. That's what they call skirt and blouse. We don't want skirt and blouse. I need a majority in parliament to be able to do the things that I've said I'll do for you. You see the sneakers I'm wearing? You see the sneakers I'm wearing? What color are they? Brown. You see this one? What color? It's also brown. Yesterday I was wearing what? Black. The two shoes were black. Today the two shoes are brown. Today if I had come here and I was wearing one brown shoe and one black shoe, what would you say is wrong with me? You say I'm Zorko. And that is why when you vote NDC for presidential, you must give me the MP to go and help me work for you. So you must vote NDC for presidential and NDC for parliamentary. And there's this fine young man here. He's like my younger brother. When it comes to finance and economics, it is he who makes the vice president run away. It is because of him the vice president and the NPP's candidate has stopped talking about economy. He has chased him away from economy. And he is one of our sharp young men on the front bench of our parliament. When I come into office, I need these people to help me work so that we can turn the economy around. So you know what your duty is? Your duty is to send him to parliament for me. And then my duty is to use him in my government to help turn your economy around for you. So when you vote for JM, you vote for Isaac Adongo. You vote for JM, you must vote for Isaac Adongo. No skirt and blouse, no black shoe and brown shoe. It should be black and black or brown and brown. And so please, do your part, I'll also do my part. So I'm going to raise his hand. I know there are many Adongos in Bolga. Maybe when I say Adongo is the one running for parliament, some Adongo here will think he's the one. I'm going to raise his hand so that you know the Adongo I'm talking about. And so I'll raise his hand and present him to you, and your duty is to bring him to parliament. Cast your vote in the parliamentary election for Honorable Isaac Adongo. So Upper East Region, thank you very much.
Abusiafo we die nyina yete nsema GM gina SMP Kesi so ka kyere ne manfo. Ye nyina hwe the massive crowd a kupie ho a enya asanketo. Anadwo GM nda o make sure say obe reset Ghana biem. O make sure say obe boa and boa Ghana for nyina nyi atima build the Ghana we want. So kwa no kwa de akoye okay with me to kwa akotina e abuchi we okay. Nema omo yogi na asoso no o hwede ya nkrofo we ese Ghana na ompese obeja amomo eni ya se niema wa build pa no na nkrofo we ase ni nyina omo bo ma mbe bio the order than so almost sunny din. So GM crowd promises say he will rewrite a history and go where the sunny na come the mass. In 18 somebody to their NSA. NPP for Angasan call for like Kufa Angasan call for no muye jumano. Sanko fuede a ญ่on the president, a ญ่on the office. It be revealed somehow a lot of horse scandals be bred in each channel. No more case. So bar on would do more accountable. Or bar when you see, and no more chef in all. Because a near ma air course will hold Ɲinano pay omon peneso. Or many in home. Now so no, we hit the anchor. So I'm buy in secret. It be revealed all those scandals say the each channel. Na GM catch Ghana for nyina say oba oma saa de ne nyakwa na o catch Ghana bi mani say on niam boni na ekoso no se moye mistake de ma ba omi a ono nti make keep akofo accountable untim de eniama de because eniama boni akofo yayi omo pro bia de akata omo to ama saa na GM kind. And Osha Japade document in Msusua pay Niama amount for Kenya say Sasu Nedi o bookunim. Omo probia bed and Bacatomo Twimo and Amomo. Sene be Niama my Yinano on Beko Scot free. As we GM Casse insit that on my Baumian be president that because of Sadi and Quentin on my Baumian be president. Na so ba. Niema nkofu ya afano enua no bekipi obeji jini nyina obeji Ghana fusike nyina momo onsa nko bobusia biem ema Ghana sa bitia because niema we bosia nkofu ya boegu ono Ghana for da bena mbitia sa niema nyina wi nti onsa mbre nko bobusia biem obeji sa niema na adia ye Ghana yi nni obi ampa ibose jemba unchi sanko for mo ma Ghana sika illegally nyina no unchi omuna emrani omundi basa Ghana ni beje so Ghana for no pay emphasize with that because you DMB before crampo no just someone support sani mane dia ye ordinary Ghanaians ne supporting there ya ne se bunyo hiani bi just ono because of nkofo we actions intino are running it down emanintini like unyano ho enso so be no na these people ne say then defend these people amana apart from see because what idea enka say be your party be there so that the city na no na beto ne sa pepe yenka say they we there pepe so there is no need to say about support this uncle we because how our inflation here the air cost CD depreciation rate no say the AC cost exchange rate in here the AC exposing the per no ankasa own ways na dia or say take decision be bo ankasa subscribe na share ma onya so here the inside ke be comment section here the 100% Akroma.